speak blessings upon yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are here to unlock the most powerful force you will ever encounter: the words you speak about yourself. Every word you say is a seed planted in the soil of your destiny. You have the power to shape your reality, not by waiting for others to affirm you, but by choosing to bless yourself with your own words. Let me ask you this: when was the last time you looked in the mirror and declared, "I am unstoppable. I am worthy. I am destined for greatness"? For many of us, the answer is not often enough. Here's the truth: what you speak over your life has the power to either build you up or tear you down. Words are like energy. They vibrate, they attract, they shape the world around you. And the most important words you will ever hear are not from others, they are the ones you say to yourself. So today I challenge you to shift the narrative. Stop waiting for permission to feel worthy. Stop seeking validation from a world that often doesn't see your potential. Instead, declare blessings over your life. Claim your worth. Speak victory, abundance, and strength into existence, because the world responds to the energy you project. Here's how: don't just hope, declare. Don't just dream, speak it out loud. Your words are not passive, they are a force of nature. Understand the power of words. Your words have creative power. What you speak over yourself becomes the reality you live in. Speak with intention, because you are literally designing your future. Rewrite your inner dialogue. Replace "I can't" with "I will." Stop saying "I'm not enough" and start declaring, "I am more than enough." What you say internally is reflected externally. Speak in the present tense. Don't say "one day I'll be successful." Say "I am successful now." Your mind doesn't distinguish between reality and the affirmations you repeat. It just acts on them. Bless your weaknesses. Instead of criticizing your shortcomings, bless them. Say, "This challenge is my stepping stone. I am learning, I am growing, and I am becoming stronger every day." Anchor yourself in gratitude. Begin and end each day by speaking gratitude. Say, "I am thankful for this life, for my potential, and for the opportunities coming my way." Reject negative labels. Any label that diminishes you is not your truth. Refuse to own words like failure, unworthy, or not enough. Replace them with affirmations like, "I am resilient, capable, and deserving of all good things." Speak abundance and joy. Don't just wish for abundance, declare it. Say, "I attract abundance in all areas of my life. Joy flows to me effortlessly." Your words will align your mind with the reality you desire. Ladies and gentlemen, the world will try to tell you who you are. Don't let it. You decide. Speak boldly. Speak boldly. Speak confidently. Speak blessings, not curses, upon your life. Stand tall and declare, "I am capable. I am worthy. I am here to live in greatness." When you bless yourself with your words, you give permission for the universe to align with your desires. So go out there and live your life as the masterpiece you are. Bless yourself. Believe in yourself. And watch your world transform. Now let's speak those blessings together. Repeat after me. I am unstoppable. I am worthy. I am destined for greatness. Understand the power of words. Have you ever considered how much impact your words have on your life? Words are not just sounds or letters strung together. They are energy. They carry the power to create, to destroy, to inspire, or to defeat. Every single word you speak sends ripples into your life, shaping your beliefs, your behaviors, and ultimately your destiny. Think about it. How often do we carelessly throw words into the air, unaware of the impact they're having on us? When you say something like, "I'll never succeed," you're not just expressing doubt. You're embedding a belief into your subconscious mind. That belief begins to govern your actions. You hesitate, you second guess, and eventually you create the very failure you feared. The cycle is vicious, but it's also reversible. All it takes is an awareness of the immense power your words hold. Here's what you need to understand: your words are a command to your brain. They set the tone for how you feel, how you act, and even how the world responds to you. Imagine your mind as the soil and your words as the seeds. If you plant seeds of doubt, insecurity, and negativity, guess what? You'll grow a garden of despair. But if you plant seeds of hope, confidence, and determination, the harvest is going to be extraordinary. Some of you may think it's just talk. What difference does it make? Let me tell you this: everything you've achieved or failed to achieve has started with the words you've spoken to yourself. When you say, "I can do this," your brain starts looking for ways to prove you right. When you say, "I'm not good enough," your brain accepts that as truth and sabotages your efforts. Words are not just expressions, they are declarations. And here's the thing: your words are contagious. When you speak positively about yourself, others start to believe in you too. But if you're constantly tearing yourself down, people begin to see you the way you see yourself. Think about how powerful that is. By changing the way you speak, you're not just altering your inner world, you're influencing your outer world as well. The science backs this up. Neurolinguistics shows that the language we use shapes our neural pathways. If you repeat empowering statements, your brain rewires itself to support those beliefs. It's not just theory, it's how your brain is designed to work. So the next time you catch yourself saying something negative, stop. Replace it with a blessing instead. What kind of world do you want to live in? One filled with possibility and hope, or one clouded by fear and doubt? The choice is yours, and the key lies in your words. Speak the words that align with the life you want to create. Don't say, I'm stuck, say, I'm finding solutions. Don't say, I'll never say I'm on my way. Here's a practice for you for the next 30 days. Commit to speaking only positive, empowering words over yourself. Every morning, stand in front of the mirror and declare, I am strong. I am capable. I am capable. I am worthy. Say it with conviction. Even if you don't fully believe it yet, watch how your mindset and your results start to change. Remember, this isn't about pretending life is perfect. It's about choosing words that help you move forward rather than hold you back. Life throws challenges at all of us. But your response, especially the words you use, determines whether those challenges will defeat you or strengthen you. Every successful person you admire understands the power of words. They speak to themselves in ways that uplift and empower. They don't dwell on what they can't do, they focus on what they can do. They don't curse their failures, they bless their lessons. And that's the mindset you need to adopt. Let me ask you this, if your best friend spoke to you the way you speak to yourself, would you keep them around? If the answer is no, it's time to change your self-talk. Treat yourself with the same kindness, respect, and encouragement you would offer someone you love. Because you deserve it. Words have started wars and they've ended them. They've built empires and destroyed them. They've inspired revolutions and suppressed them. If words can have that much impact on the world, imagine what they can do for your life when used wisely. You don't need a massive strategy or resources, just the courage to speak blessings over yourself. So here's your mission: harness the power of your words starting now. Speak as if every word you say is casting a spell on your future. Because it is. Say, I am not, I wish I was, say, I cannot, I hope I can. Speak blessings, not curses, and watch your life transform in ways you never imagined possible. Rewrite your inner dialogue. The most critical conversation you'll ever have is the one you have with yourself. It's constant, it's unfiltered, and it's shaping your life in ways you may not even realize. Think about it, your inner dialogue is running 24/7, and it's either building you up or tearing you down. The problem is, most of us let that dialogue run on autopilot, and more often than not, it's filled with doubt, fear, and negativity. What if I told you that you have the power to rewrite that narrative? That you can take control of your inner dialogue and make it your most powerful ally instead of your greatest saboteur? Because here's the truth, your mind believes whatever you tell it, whether it's true or not. If you keep telling yourself, I can't, your mind will find ways to confirm that. But when you say, I can and I will, your brain starts searching for solutions to make it happen. Most people underestimate how deeply their self-talk influences their reality. Think about a time when you doubted yourself, maybe before an exam, a job interview, or a big presentation. You probably told yourself, I'm not ready or I'm going to fail. And what happened? Those thoughts didn't just stay in your head, they affected your body, your energy, and ultimately your performance. You set yourself up to fail before you even started. But here's the good news, you can flip the script. You can consciously choose words that empower you instead of limiting you. The first step is awareness. Pay attention to the words you use when you talk to yourself. Are they words of encouragement or are they words of criticism? Are you cheering yourself on or are you tearing yourself down? Once you're aware, the next step is to challenge those negative thoughts. When you hear yourself saying, I'm not good enough, stop and ask, says who? Where's the proof? Most of the time, those thoughts are baseless. They're just old fears and insecurities masquerading as truth. Call them out for what they are and replace them with words that align with the person you want to become. When you rewrite your inner dialogue, you'll start to notice a shift, not just in how you feel, but in how you act. You'll take more risks, seize more opportunities, and bounce back from setbacks more quickly. Why? Because you're no longer sabotaging yourself with negative self-talk. You're setting yourself up for success with empowering words. Think about athletes before a big game. Do you think they sit there saying, I might lose? Absolutely not. They pump themselves up. They say, I'm ready. I've trained for this. I've got this. That's the kind of inner dialogue you need to adopt, not just occasionally, but every single day. And let's be real, this isn't always easy. Years of negative self-talk don't disappear overnight. But every time you choose to replace a limiting thought with an empowering one, you're building a new habit. You're creating a new pattern. And over time, that pattern becomes your default setting. You might be thinking this sounds too simple to work, but simplicity is the beauty of it. It doesn't require money, resources, or external validation. All it takes is a decision to stop tearing yourself down and start lifting yourself up. So I ask you, what are you saying to yourself right now? Are you speaking as the hero of your story or as the victim? Are you writing a narrative of triumph or one of defeat? The pen is in your hands and you get to decide what the next chapter looks like. From this moment on, commit to being your own biggest cheerleader. Speak to yourself with the same love, kindness, and encouragement you would give to a friend. Rewrite your inner dialogue and watch how your outer world begins to reflect the transformation happening within. Because the words you speak to yourself are not just words, they are the building blocks of your future. Speak wisely, speak boldly, and most importantly, speak blessings upon yourself. Yo, speak in the present tense. The words I am are two of the most powerful words in any language. Why? Because what follows, I am, shapes your identity. It tells your mind and the universe who you are and what you expect to become. The problem is, too many of us use these words carelessly. We say things like, I am tired, I am struggling, or I am not good enough. And when we do, we're not just describing our current state, we're locking ourselves into it. Some of you might be thinking, but isn't that lying to myself? No, it's not lying, it's believing. It's about speaking what you want as if it already exists, not because you're pretending, but because you're claiming it. There's a difference between wishing for something and declaring it. Wishes are passive, declarations are active. They ignite your brain to start finding ways to make your vision real. Think about this when you say, I am confident, even if you don't fully feel it yet, you start to carry yourself differently. You walk taller, you speak with more conviction, you make decisions from a place of strength instead of fear. That's the power of affirming your reality in the present tense. But here's where it gets even more exciting when you declare your identity in the present tense. Not only does your mind start to believe it, but the world begins to respond to it. People treat you differently when you carry yourself with confidence. Opportunities show up when you radiate belief in yourself. It's not magic, it's energy. What you project, you attract. This isn't just about positive thinking, it's about aligning your words with the life you want to create. If you keep saying, I will be happy when, or I'll feel successful, if you're putting conditions on your happiness and success. But when you say, I am happy, now I am successful, now you're claiming those feelings in the present. And guess what? When you feel those emotions now, you attract more reasons to feel them. Here's an exercise. Write down a list of I am statements that reflect the person you want to be. Say them out loud every morning. I am strong. I am capable. I am a leader. I am abundant. I am loved. Say them with conviction as if they're already true. Because here's the thing, they are true. They're just waiting for you to claim them. You might feel awkward at first. Your mind might resist and say, that's not true, but remember, your brain is like a muscle. The more you practice affirming your identity in the present tense, the stronger your belief becomes. And when you believe it, you'll start to live it. This isn't about ignoring reality, it's about shaping it. If you're facing challenges, don't say, I'm overwhelmed, say, I am overcoming. If you're working toward a goal, don't say, I'll succeed one day. Say, I am succeeding now. These small shifts in language have a massive impact on how you feel and how you act. Let me give you a real-world example. Imagine two people running a marathon. One says, I'll try to finish. The other says, I am a marathon runner. Who do you think is more likely to cross the finish line? The one who has already claimed their identity as a runner. They see themselves as capable. And that belief drives their actions. When you speak in the present tense, you're not just describing who you are, you're deciding who you are. You're taking control of your narrative. You're saying, this is who I choose to be, regardless of my circumstances. And that's where true power lies, not in reacting to life, but in creating it. Think about your life right now. What are you saying about yourself? Are you speaking as the person you want to become, or as the person you're trying to leave behind? Your words are a declaration of your identity. Make sure they reflect the future you want to step into. Speaking in the present tense doesn't just transform your mindset, it transforms your results. When you act as if your success, your happiness, and your growth are already happening, you create momentum. And momentum is what turns dreams into reality. So from this moment forward, I want you to pay attention to the words you're using. Replace I will with I am, replace I wish with I declare, speak your blessings in the present tense, and watch how your life begins to shift. Because here's the truth, you don't have to wait for someday. Your power is in the now. Speak it, own it, live it. Bless your weaknesses. When was the last time you looked at your weaknesses and thought, this is a blessing? Most of us see our flaws and struggles as burdens, obstacles, or things to be ashamed of. But what if I told you that your weaknesses hold the key to your greatest growth, your strongest breakthroughs, and your most profound purpose? The truth is, every weakness has the potential to be transformed into strength, but it all starts with how you speak about it. The problem is we've been conditioned to criticize ourselves when we fall short. We say things like, I'm not smart enough, I always mess up, or I'll never get it right. These words don't just describe your weaknesses, they amplify them. They lock you into a pattern of self-doubt and self-sabotage. But what if instead of cursing your weaknesses, you chose to bless them? What if you decided to see your struggles not as limitations, but as stepping stones to your greatness? Blessing your weaknesses starts with a simple but powerful shift in perspective. Instead of saying, why me, start saying, what is this teaching me? Every challenge you face has something to offer you if you're willing to look for the lesson. When you bless your weaknesses, you stop seeing them as evidence of your inadequacy and start seeing them as opportunities for growth. Take a moment to think about the times in your life when you've grown the most. Was it when everything was easy, or was it when you were pushed to your limits? Struggles force us to dig deeper, to find strength we didn't know we had, and to develop skills we never thought we'd need. Your weaknesses are not your enemies, they are your greatest teachers. When you bless your weaknesses, you acknowledge them without letting them define you. You say, yes, I struggle with this, but it's making me stronger. It's teaching me resilience. It's showing me where I need to grow. This isn't about pretending your weaknesses don't exist. It's about reframing them in a way that empowers you instead of limiting you. For example, instead of saying, I'm bad at managing time, say, I'm learning to prioritize what matters most. Instead of saying, I always fail, say, I'm gaining the experience I need to succeed. These small shifts in language are incredibly powerful. They don't just change how you feel about your weaknesses, they change how you respond to them. Here's the beauty of this approach. When you bless your weaknesses, you turn them into strengths. Struggling with patience, bless that struggle, because it's teaching you the power of endurance. Facing fear, bless that fear because it's pushing you toward courage. Wrestling with self-doubt, bless it because it's giving you the chance to build unshakable confidence. Let me share something personal. Some of the most successful people in the world attribute their achievements to what others might call weaknesses. Oprah Winfrey has spoken about how her difficult childhood gave her the empathy and resilience that shaped her career. Albert Einstein was once labeled as slow in school, yet he changed the way we understand the universe. Their stories aren't exceptions, they're proof of what's possible when you bless your weaknesses and use them as fuel for your journey. It's easy to get caught up in comparing yourself to others, especially in a world that loves to highlight perfection. But here's the truth, nobody is perfect. Everyone has struggles, insecurities, and weaknesses. The difference is how they choose to respond to them. When you bless your weaknesses, you step into a mindset of possibility instead of limitation. Here's an exercise for you. Write down 3 things you consider weaknesses. Then, for each one, write down how it could be a blessing. For example, if you struggle with public speaking, the blessing might be that it's pushing you to improve your communication skills. If you've faced rejection, the blessing might be that it's teaching you resilience. This exercise isn't just about changing your perspective, it's about reclaiming your power. Remember, your weaknesses don't define you, they refine you, they strip away the unnecessary and reveal the strength, wisdom, and courage that have been within you all along. When you bless your weaknesses, you're not just overcoming them, you're transforming them into the building blocks of your success. This doesn't mean the journey will be easy. Growth is rarely comfortable, but it's always worth it. And when you bless your weaknesses, you embrace the discomfort as part of the process. You stop running from your struggles and start leaning into them, knowing they are shaping you into the person you're meant to be. Here's the key, speak blessings over your weaknesses as if they're already strengths. Say, this challenge is making me better. Say, I am grateful for this struggle because it's preparing me for something greater. Speak these words not just once, but every time doubt creeps in. Over time, you'll begin to see your weaknesses in a whole new light. So let me ask you, what will you do with your weaknesses? Will you curse them and let them hold you back? Or will you bless them and use them to propel you forward? The choice is yours, but know this: every weakness holds within it the seed of strength. All it needs is for you to speak blessings upon it. Bless your weaknesses and you bless your future, bless your struggles and you transform your story. Because every time you turn a weakness into a strength, you prove to yourself and the world that you are unstoppable. Anchor yourself in gratitude. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good emotion, it's a power source. It's a force that can shift your mindset, elevate your energy, and open doors you never imagined. Yet, how often do we overlook it? In the chaos of daily life, it's easy to focus on what's missing, what's wrong, or what's hard. But when you anchor yourself in gratitude, you transform the way you experience the world, and most importantly, the way you see yourself. Here's the truth: what you focus on expands. If you focus on problems, you'll see more problems. If you focus on blessings, you'll find more reasons to feel blessed. Gratitude is not about ignoring challenges, it's about choosing to see the beauty amidst the chaos. It's about acknowledging what's good even when things aren't perfect. Anchoring yourself in gratitude starts with a decision to look for the silver lining in every situation. When life feels overwhelming, ask yourself, what can I be grateful for in this moment? Maybe it's the lesson hidden in the struggle, the strength you've gained through adversity, or simply the fact that you're still standing. Gratitude shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance, from lack to possibility. Some people think gratitude is passive, but it's the opposite. Gratitude is an active practice. It's a choice you make every day, no matter what's happening around you. It's looking at your life and saying, thank you for the challenges that made me stronger. Thank you for the blessings I once prayed for. Thank you for the opportunities I haven't even seen yet. Gratitude fuels hope, and hope fuels action. Here's something powerful to remember: gratitude rewires your brain. Neuroscience shows that when you focus on what you're grateful for, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals. Over time, this practice creates new neural pathways, making it easier to find joy and positivity. Gratitude isn't just a nice idea, it's a scientifically proven tool for transforming your mindset and your life. Think about a time when you were deeply grateful. How did it make you feel? Lighter? Stronger? More connected to the people and opportunities around you? That's the power of gratitude. It doesn't just change your mood, it changes your energy. And when your energy changes, your actions change. You approach life with more confidence, more enthusiasm, and more resilience. Gratitude is also a bridge. It connects you to others. When you express gratitude, you strengthen your relationships, you inspire the people around you, and you remind yourself that you're not alone in your journey. Whether it's thanking a mentor, appreciating a friend, or simply being kind to a stranger, gratitude creates ripples of positivity that extend far beyond you. But here's the thing: gratitude isn't just for the big moments. It's for the everyday moments too. It's waking up and being thankful for another day. It's savoring a cup of coffee, a conversation, or a quiet moment of peace. It's noticing the small blessings that so often go unnoticed. Because when you're grateful for the little things, the big things take care of themselves. Here's a practice to anchor yourself in gratitude every morning. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be monumental. Sometimes the simplest things have the most impact. Maybe it's the sunshine, a supportive friend, or the fact that you have the courage to chase your dreams. Do this consistently and you'll start to notice how much you have to be thankful for. And don't stop there. Speak your gratitude out loud. Declare it with conviction. Say, I am grateful for the strength within me. I am grateful for the opportunities ahead. I am grateful for the lessons I've learned. When you speak these words, you reinforce them in your mind and project them into the world. Some of you might be thinking, but what about when life gets hard? That's when gratitude is most important. Gratitude isn't about denying pain, it's about finding light in the darkness. It's about saying, this is tough, but I'm grateful for the chance to grow through it. It's about trusting that every challenge carries a blessing, even if you can't see it yet. Here's another way to practice gratitude. When you catch yourself complaining, stop and flip the script. Instead of saying, I'm so tired of this, say, I'm grateful for the strength to keep going, instead of saying, I don't have enough. Say, I'm grateful for what I do have, and I'm ready to welcome more. This simple shift in language can change everything. Gratitude is a magnet for abundance. When you're thankful for what you have, you attract more of it. Why? Because gratitude aligns your energy with abundance. It sends a signal to the universe that says, I'm ready to receive more of this. And the universe always responds to energy. But remember, gratitude isn't just a one-time practice. It's a way of life. It's choosing to see every day, every moment, and every experience as a gift. It's understanding that even the hard times have value. When you anchor yourself in gratitude, you ground yourself in a mindset of possibility, resilience, and hope. So let me ask you, what are you grateful for right now? Take a moment to feel it, to speak it, to embrace it. Let gratitude become your anchor, your foundation, your guide, because when you live with gratitude, you don't just survive, you thrive. Speak what you desire, not what you fear. Your words are a blueprint for your future. They shape the reality you step into. But too often, people focus on speaking their fears instead of their desires. They say, I don't want to fail, or I hope I don't lose. And without realizing it, they're giving life to the very things they're trying to avoid. Let me tell you this, where focus goes, energy flows. And if you're speaking your fears, you're pouring energy into them. Fear is a natural response, but it doesn't have to dominate your life. When you focus on your fears, you're not just acknowledging them, you're amplifying them. Every time you say, I'm scared I'll mess up, or I don't want this to go wrong, your brain locks onto those fears and starts looking for ways to confirm them. Fear-based language becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Think about this. Fear-based language is rooted in scarcity. It's the belief that there's not enough time, enough opportunity, enough talent. Desire-based language, on the other hand, comes from a place of abundance. It's the belief that the future is filled with possibilities and that you have the power to create the reality you want. When you speak what you desire, you align your energy with possibility. Your words become a declaration of intention, a signal to your brain and the universe that says, this is what I'm claiming for my life. And when you declare your desires with conviction, you activate the power within you to make them a reality. Let me ask you this, how often do you find yourself speaking in terms of don't and can't? I don't want to struggle, I can't handle this, I don't think I'm ready. Every one of these statements reinforces your fears and limits your potential. Now imagine replacing those with, I desire ease, I am capable, I am prepared. How does that shift feel? Empowering, right? That's the power of speaking your desires. Desire-based language isn't about ignoring challenges, it's about focusing on solutions. Instead of saying, I'm afraid of failing this test, say, I desire to feel confident and prepared, instead of saying, I hope I don't embarrass myself. Say, I desire to show up with courage and authenticity by framing your words around what you want. You're not denying your fears, you're choosing not to give them power. Here's the science behind it. Your brain has something called the reticular activating system, RAS, which acts as a filter for what you focus on. When you speak your fears, your RAS highlights things that confirm them. But when you speak your desires, your RAS starts looking for opportunities and solutions to bring those desires to life. Your words literally program your brain to work for you or against you. It's not just about what you say, it's about how you say it. Speak your desires with confidence, as if they're already on their way to you. Say, I am becoming, I am creating, I am attracting. These are powerful statements because they combine present tense certainty with forward momentum. They remind you that you're not waiting for change, you're actively making it happen. Here's an exercise to try. Write down one fear you've been speaking lately. Maybe it's, I don't want to fail this project, or I'm scared I won't get the job. Now flip it into a desire, right? I desire to excel in this project, or I desire to land my dream job. Practice saying the desire out loud with conviction every day. Watch how it shifts your focus and your actions. Some of you might be thinking, but what if my fears are realistic? It's not about denying reality, it's about choosing what to magnify. Acknowledge your fears, but don't dwell on them. Say, yes, this is challenging, but I desire to grow through it. I desire to overcome. When you focus on your desires, you move through fear instead of being paralyzed by it. Speaking your desires is also an act of self-love. It's telling yourself, I deserve to want more. I deserve to pursue my dreams. I deserve to believe in my potential. Fear-based language diminishes your worth. Desire-based language reminds you of the limitless possibilities within you. Here's something incredible. When you start speaking your desires, you'll notice a ripple effect. Your actions will align with your words. Your energy will attract like-minded people and opportunities. And your confidence will grow, not because everything is perfect, but because you're focusing on what you can create instead of what you fear. The world responds to the energy you put out. When you speak your desires with clarity and conviction, you become a magnet for the experiences, people, and opportunities that align with those desires. It's not magic, it's alignment. You're aligning your words, your thoughts, and your actions with the life you want to create. So I ask you, what are you speaking into existence right now? Are you feeding your fears or are you fueling your dreams? The choice is yours. Speak what you desire, not what you fear. Declare it boldly. Own it fully. Because the words you speak today are the seeds of the future you'll harvest tomorrow. Let your words set your vision. Vision is the starting point of greatness. Every invention, every breakthrough, and every transformation began with a vision, an idea someone dared to believe in before it existed. But here's the secret: vision isn't just about what you see with your eyes, it's about what you declare with your words. Your words don't just describe your vision, they create it. When you speak your vision, you bring it to life, you give it shape, form, and momentum. It's no longer just a thought in your mind, it becomes a declaration, a commitment, a force that propels you forward. And when your words align with your vision, they become a powerful tool for turning dreams into reality. The challenge is that too many people allow their current circumstances to dictate their vision. They say, I can't imagine a better future because this is all I know, but your vision is not about where you are, it's about where you're going. And the words you speak about your vision determine whether you'll stay stuck in the present or step boldly into the future. Your words are like a compass, they point you in the direction of your dreams. Every time you speak about your vision, you're setting a course for your life. If you focus on limitations, you'll find yourself stuck in circles. But if you speak with clarity and confidence about your goals, your vision becomes a destination, and every step you take moves you closer to it. But let's be real, speaking your vision isn't always easy. Fear, doubt, and criticism can make it tempting to stay silent. You might think, what if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I can't live up to my own words? These thoughts are natural, but they're also barriers to your growth. The key is to speak your vision despite the fear, because your words are a declaration of faith in what's possible. Think of the people who have inspired you most. They weren't silent about their vision, they spoke it boldly, even when others doubted them. Martin Luther King Jr. declared, I have a dream. He didn't say, I hope or I wish he declared it. His words weren't just about describing a vision, they were about creating a movement. That's the power of speaking your vision. Here's an exercise to try: write down your vision for your life as if it's already happening. Use present tense language and be as specific as possible. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I am building a thriving business that impacts lives and fulfills my purpose. Instead of saying, I hope to be happy, say, I am living a joyful, meaningful life surrounded by love and abundance. Then read it aloud every day. Why is this important? Because repetition creates belief. The more you speak your vision, the more you believe in it. And the more you believe in it, the more you act in alignment with it. Your words are planting seeds in your mind, and with consistent care, those seeds grow into the reality you've envisioned. Speaking your vision also holds you accountable. When you declare your goals out loud, you're making a commitment not just to yourself, but to the universe. You're saying, this is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is what I stand for. This is what I'm working toward. And that commitment drives you to take action even when the path gets tough. Some of you might wonder, what if my vision changes? That's okay. Vision isn't about being rigid, it's about being purposeful. As you grow, your vision may evolve, and so will the words you use to describe it. The key is to keep speaking your vision with intention, clarity, and passion. Let your words adapt to reflect the person you're becoming and the life you're building. But here's the most important part: your vision isn't just about you. When you speak your vision, you inspire others to dream bigger too. Your courage becomes a beacon of hope for those who are still finding their way. Your words have the power to ignite change, not just in your life, but in the lives of everyone around you. And don't wait for the perfect time to start speaking your vision. There will never be a moment when all the stars align, when fear completely disappears, or when the path is perfectly clear. Start now. Speak your vision into existence today, because the act of speaking it is what sets everything in motion. Let me remind you, your vision matters, your dreams matter. the words you choose to describe them matter more than you realize. Speak them boldly, speak them often. Speak them often. Speak them as if they're already real. Because when you let your words set your vision, you're not just imagining a better future, you're creating it. So what will you declare today? What vision will your words bring to life? Speak it, claim it, own it. Because the future belongs to those who dare to declare their dreams out loud. Speak blessings into your life. As we come to the end of this journey, remember this: the power to transform your life lies in your own words. Your words are not just expressions, they are tools, seeds, and commands that shape your reality. They hold the power to break chains, ignite change, and create a life filled with purpose, abundance, and joy. When you speak blessings upon yourself, you're declaring your worth, your strength, and your limitless potential. You're choosing to focus on possibility rather than limitation, on gratitude rather than lack, on vision rather than fear. And with every word you speak, you're creating the foundation for the life you desire. Embrace your identity as the author of your own story. Speak boldly with intention and clarity. Speak blessings over your health, your relationships, your career, and your dreams. Speak as if your success is inevitable, as if your future is already unfolding in alignment with your highest good. There will be moments of doubt, challenges that test your resolve, and voices both internal and external that try to pull you away from your truth. But in those moments, return to your words. Use them to reaffirm your faith, to remind yourself of who you are and what you're capable of. Speak life into your circumstances and watch as life rises to meet your declaration. This is your moment. Your time to claim the blessings that are waiting for you. Your time to align your words with your vision and your vision with your purpose. Your time to step into the fullness of who you were created to be. Speak blessings upon yourself, not just today, but every day. Speak them with courage, with gratitude, and with unwavering belief. Because when you change the way you speak, you change the way you think, the way you act, and ultimately the way you live. Now go forth and speak with power, speak with love, speak with purpose. Because the life you dream of is just a declaration away.